Well, here at WJZ, we want to highlight those everyday heroes, the community MVPs. Tori Smith introduces us today to Catherine's Family and Youth Services.
It's an organization that helps to improve the quality of life for all residents living in Northwest Baltimore City and surrounding areas.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. We appreciate it. We are getting ready to open the doors. Does everybody have a blue ticket?
Tell me about Catherine's Family and Youth Services.
We are based in the Park Heights community. We serve low to no income homeless families, disadvantaged and troubled youth, the LGBT community, and our older adults. We offer free summer programs, after school programs, a food pantry and diaper hub, and our goal is to uplift and empower families so that they can ultimately have the best quality of life.
See that, AOC, man? See that? Crime you seeing out here in your streets had nothing to do with these hoodlums stealing bread, man. Ain't about bread, man. They have all the food they want, man. Mama can go to this one or one of dozens and dozens and dozens of programs like this in every city. Even some sides of town have dozens of these. Just go and get whatever you want. And this is with welfare. And I know you've been behind one of them welfare moms at the supermarket, or you making decisions on, life decisions. You looking at your little cart. You got a little handheld cart. You looking in there like, man, do I got enough money for this stuff? I got enough in my account. I don't want to get embarrassed. Let me put some of this stuff back before I get embarrassed. My card declined. And she in front of you with a big old cart full of stuff. I'm talking about it's about to tip over. The wheels about to pop off. It's just, the wheels just giving. Steaks and shrimp. Types of cookies and snacks. You're like, man, I want to try them. And then she got that, and she can go to this. It's like 100 of these she can go to in her city. And we got to hear about hey, out here trying to, the crime is because people out here trying to steal bread.
Free summer programs, after school programs, a food pantry and diaper hub, and our goal is to uplift and empower families so that they can ultimately have the best quality of life. We created programs that were based on the challenges that folks in this community was going through. If that door is open or this door is open, you can get some help. I have 3 kids, I'm unemployed, and X, Y, and Z. Can I have some diapers, please? No questions asked, sign in, take what you need. I'm not going to, badger you when you come through the door. I'm not going to hound you. I'm not going to, we're here to help you. Ultimately, when we first set out to do this, our goal was to have all of these services in one space. Come take a shower, get your interview clothes, we give you a bus pass, take you to your interview or whatever the case may be. Your child needs daycare or you need after school programming, leave them here, go to your interview, come back. Folks really rely on us.
If I'm a glider, man, and I see this, man, and I live somewhere in Idaho, Montana, or somewhere in Appalachia somewhere, or upstate New York, or Pennsylvania somewhere. Or in the bayou, on the Everglades, anywhere where these gliders live, and they living like way below the poverty line. I'm jealous, man, because I'm like, man, we don't have this type of stuff, man. You gotta hunt. If you don't hunt, you don't eat. And these some people got, I'm talking about, Will, did you hear what? It's like a full service, like daycare, free. Everything free. Clothes for interviews. Take showers. And it's dozens and dozens of these programs in these cities. You just go in and take what you want and get what. And the community still is what it is. What do you gliders think about this? There's got to be some jealousy, man, about this, man. And salute to this woman, man. First, I want to say that. This woman is a saint, man. Perfect world, she would get a statue. That's not going to happen, though. But I do want to give her flowers. Phenomenal woman, man.
We created programs that were based on the challenges that folks in this community was going through. If that door is open or this door is open, you can get some help. I have 3 kids, I'm unemployed, and X, Y, and Z. Can I have some diapers, please? No questions asked, sign in, take what you need. I'm not going to, badger you when you come through the door. I'm not going to hound you. I'm not going to, we're here to help you. Ultimately, when we first set out to do this, our goal was to have all of these services in one space. Come take a shower, get your interview clothes, we give you a bus pass, take you to your interview or whatever the case may be. Your child needs daycare or you need after school programming, leave them here, go to your interview, come back. Folks really rely on us. They really come to this door every single week faithfully looking for help.
If I still lived in D.C., man, I might ride. Nah, but we had plenty of these joints in D.C., man. Plenty of these joints, but I mean, hey, next time I'm headed down to D.C., I may just stop on by. You know how you stop at a rest stop, you get something to eat? I might just stop here. Forget a rest stop, we gonna stop here at Catherine's. Hey, man, I need to use the bathroom, need to take a shower, man. Change my daughter's diapers, we need some diapers. Can you fix us a meal?
Really rely on us. They really come to this door every single week faithfully looking for help. Securing a space is one of our greatest goals, and securing some capital, long-term, sustainable funds so that these programs can continue.
Where can people learn more about what you're doing and how can they support your work?
Folks can follow us at CFYS_INC on Instagram and Twitter. On Facebook, you can find us at Catherine's Family and Youth Services. Roll your sleeves up. If you can't write a check, get somebody else to write a check and mentor a child. Tutor a child, read to a child, give us tickets to a game or an opportunity to expose them to something outside of Park Heights. Any opportunity for my kids to be great, that's the goal.
Sacramento Artists is inspiring young people to reach for their dreams. You may have seen murals by Isaac Brown around town. In fact, Livecopter 3 right now is over one of his murals right here. This is at Esther Park in Sacramento. The Day of the Dead mural celebrates lives that have been lost in our area. Brown is a KCRA 3 community champion, and as Brandon Cummings tells us, Brown is making sure high schoolers have the tools they need to find their own success.
For Isaac Brown, it started with art. On anything and everything.
So he wrote on his shoes, brand new shoes, his clothing, his books.
Inspired by what else? Cartoons.
Growing up watching Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
He was like, Mom, can I have these color crayons and coloring book? And, at the time, I didn't have a lot of money. And I was like, no. And he literally threw himself on the floor. And I'm like, okay, let's buy it.
Uh-oh. Glider single mom. Uh-oh.
Now his canvas is bigger.
Painting just felt like so freeing to me. A place where I can think about everything and think about nothing at the same time.
Murals on the businesses of Oak Park, the gym of Florin Elementary, and the walls of College Track in Sacramento.
Now, our mission is to support our local youth to and through college. He embodies their dream, and so it's extremely impactful.
Not only does his art live here, but so does his impact.
He saw more in me than I saw in me, and that is really why I ended up with a full ride scholarship.
Years of volunteering and employment, all to help students of color find a path to college.
Being Black and thinking about college, it's kind of touchy.
Why? Why is it touchy? What is she talking about? What does being a son, sister have to do with making... You get in with lesser grades. They completely eliminated the SAT because you couldn't cut the mustard. They just got rid of it. Everyone on the campus is tiptoeing and walking on eggshells around you. If you're slightly, I mean minusculely aggrieved, if you think someone thought something that you didn't like, there'll be protests all over campus. What is she talking about?
Being Black and thinking about college, it's kind of touchy. This program is all first-generation students, or majority first-generation students, so college is not really talked about in our house.
So you snitching on your parents. Your parents, college ain't really talked about in our house. It's 2022. What? I'm telling you, it's not the system. It was never the system. Since like the 40s, it wasn't the system. You grew up in the projects because your mama could only afford to live in the projects. That's why you from the projects. The project that you from was the first project to call your mother back and say they had an apartment available, a unit available. Other kids grew up in a house because their parents could afford a house, because they did things where they could afford a house. Some people grew up in the suburbs because their parents could afford to live in the suburbs. In 2022, no one in your family talks about what you're going to do with your life after high school? And I didn't say it. Remember, I hate myself. I didn't even think it was that bad.
This program is all first-generation students, or majority first-generation students, so college is not really talked about in our house.
Helping students start a conversation and find the confidence they need.
Hearing from another young person, you're like, whoa, I really can do this.
These people who grew up in the same community as I did and went to the same high school as I did, and for them to have a chance to be able to make a change in their community, and whether that's through the arts, business, sciences, whatever it might be, like how can I help them to be their best selves?
He also wants to help other artists be their best selves and get more murals on more walls.
So there's super dope artists here, and to be able to give them that spot, and it will truly make a difference. And being able to put some money in their pocket and to celebrate them in their hometown, like that would change so much.
As Brown's supporters watch his influence grow.
So when I think of Sacramento and Oak Park and this community, I think of Isaac and his impact.
His mom says his longtime vision is now coming to life.
He envisions his own self, and he wants to give it, to these kids. He's making it work, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Now, not for nothing, man. This kid seems like a dynamite kid, man, and I wish him the best. But he's gonna get swallowed. Like, he's already swallowed up in the wokeness, but just stay where you at. Stay at your level of wokeness, man. Don't go DEFCON 10 with the wokeness, being around all these sisters and these son people and all these. You're all right, man. You all right with me, man. Just keep it right where it's at, man.
We're wrapping up our celebration of Black excellence this month with a man that's creating change with T-shirts.
Yes, Jessica Maduker shows how this Black-owned business in West Allis is making a difference in our community.
For Rashad Howard, that's the sound of change about to happen.
I feel T-shirts are the biggest form of expression. That is the one thing that you cannot quiet.
Okay, well, make sure you guys get your Ock Nation merch and apparel at the Ock Nation store. Link is in the description. Got coffee mugs, shirts, all the stuff, Sunman, Ombrito, Glacier Glide, all that stuff. We got all that stuff. Yeah. And make sure you support all this high quality stuff. It's not that cheap stuff, man. Everything you get out of my store, you're going to be able to wash it, and it's going to still be the same after you wash it. You'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? It's the top of the line quality stuff. So yeah, make sure you take a trip over to the Ock Nation store and get your merch today. This is the only thing that can't be sold.
Shirts are the biggest form of expression. That is the one thing that you cannot quiet.
Rashad launched his business, Cream City Print Lounge, in 2019. Little did he know the purpose for his t-shirt print shop would take shape the following summer.
When the George Floyd murder happened, we just felt that we had to do more.
So he started to use his shop in West Allis as an agent for change. His prints became so popular, leading to a collaboration with Kohl's.
Well, as we all know, diversity is an issue in Milwaukee, but I feel it is clearing up a little bit, but we still have a long ways to go.
Oh, so diversity is the issue in Milwaukee. Silly us here at Ock Nation. We thought they had another issue. But diversity is the issue.
To a collaboration with Kohl's.
Well, as we all know, diversity is an issue in Milwaukee, but I feel it is clearing up a little bit, but we still have a long ways to go.
Most recently, Rashad felt compelled to donate these t-shirts to the Greenfield High School basketball team after a student claimed to be called boy in a racially derogatory manner by the school's athletic director.
So, one of their players got a t-shirt because he was called boy in a racially derogatory manner by the school's athletic director. Who believes that? First, let's break this down. Let's put this. Let's just break this down and take this apart, unpack this. Who believes that? That the school athletic director in 2022, if you're the athletic director, all you're around is son teams. Like, literally. It's not like he was the chemistry director, the biology director, the calculus director. This is the athletic director. All he's been around his entire life is son teams. And in 2022, he just run up on a certain son team and called him a boy. Anyway. May have happened. But that's the case that this guy took on. What about all the families that, people are dropping like flies? Is he going to mention that? Is he going to mention the fact that some people are dropping literally like flies? Like, it's not we're not even exaggerating. Like, literally dropping like flies in Milwaukee. They call it Milwaukee. Some people do, man.
Most recently, Rashad felt compelled to donate these t-shirts to the Greenfield High School basketball team after a student claimed to be called boy in a racially derogatory manner by the school's athletic director.
The t-shirts read, I am not your boy.
The team protested by wearing the shirts at a game. Since then, that athletic director was fired.
We need to express ourselves more. We need to let people know that we need more allies and enemies out here. Racism is still out there. Everybody knows it. So we're just trying to change the narrative.
And to cap off Black History Month, Rashad was selected to work with the Bucks for their Milwaukee Originals t-shirt collaboration. This design right here will be showcased at tonight's game as well as sold at the Bucks Pro Shop. In West Dallas, Jessica Maduker, TMJ4 News.